Why, Hiromashima? Why are you doing this to me? I have been a devoted follower all year long because I've always believed in everything now. And now you are throwing in all this despair. It's not like you. Why are you throwing in this much despair? What happened to the power of friendship? What happened to miracles? Why are the heroes losing? I am ranting so much that I actually forgot that I was supposed to warn for screaming. Yes, this is the Angry Anime Fan Slayer reviewer, and I'm semi-retired. A very upsetting chapter of Eden Zero. And I thought last week's chapter of Eden Zero was upsetting, but no, this one takes the cake. I mean, you know, it's so upsetting. I almost wanted to rage quit. Yeah, no kidding. Do you have any idea how much sick I feel just by saying that? I have been a devoted follower of Hiromashima all year long. For him to give, me this kind of feeling is not good. So I just have to keep on reading, even if I do not like what is going on. And I can only pray. I can only pray for a miracle. But something tells me we are not gonna get that. In this chapter, Draken shows the true power, but he strangely do not attack Shiki with it. Shiki tries to attack him, but in the end, he blocks the one punch, apparently revealing that he can even change his alchemy on himself, not just on everything else. And Dramur ore is the heaviest mineral in things. It's also revealed that Shiki's ether gear that he got from Siggy actually does have a name. It's appropriately called Sutton's gravity. He then turns Shiki into stone. And now Pino actually rushes in. A lot of people have actually said, why hasn't Pino rushed in and helped? Well, first of all, she's not a combat droid. But here is actually a clue on why she hasn't uh, uh, actually gone in and shut off the fight when Shiki fought Jin. Apparently, because of the wind was pushing even Pino back, she couldn't reach with her EMP. So that is an explanation of that. Either way, all is captured, taken to a place where Draken truly shows his cruel side, as we see all of his gang and even pointed a gun at everything else, saying that Rebecca is supposed to become one of him, but not all. Weiss is still sick, but here comes the real upsetting thing. Well, technically, Weiss is not sick, he is mortally wounded. You know that liquid thing that Sister gave Rebecca? Well, Draken just takes that up and crushes it just like that. What was even the point? What was even the point of bringing that thing if you were gonna crush it? That is not like Hiromashima. That is more like Enjiro Oda style, giving us this kind of despair. It's worth noting that most people laugh at that, especially the fire and the earth guy, but strangely enough, Laguna, as well as Jin and Sylph, do not laugh against that. Shiki then gets shot in the leg as Draken says that he do not move. And we see his true side here is that he's also saying that he sold Happy and Pino to a junk dealer in town. But I refuse to believe that everything is over now. So either Drakenjo says of his rule breaking, saying something like, anyone who breaks his rules faces his punishment. Is that apparently he never kills anyone because they have debts appeal, because the lowest piece of trash can make him money, and humans are assets. He said, and even saying that the way he even grabs Homer in this situation is obvious, saying that she could pay it off by becoming that. Rebecca begins to fall into despair, saying like, please let them go. I'll do anything. However, instead, Draken frees Weiss and says cut off his arm. And doing so, the fire guy does that. And does apparently indeed seems to cut off Weiss's arm as the chapter ends. And I am extremely, extremely, extremely upset. I mean, okay, fine. Let the heroes lose. A story needs to have a little despair for it to become interesting. But if you ask me, it was interesting until now. And it will only become interesting when the heroes finally counterattack. But the way things are going right now, I have a very, very, very big feeling that there is not going to be a counterattack. No. Draken is going to take Rebecca away. And, well, the rest is saying, he says he's not going to kill them, so he's probably going to keep them out things. But the way this chapter is set up, there is absolutely no way that Hiro Mishima is gonna, what's that word? He's gonna put it in like the heroes are gonna have their wills broken and they're just gonna work for Drakenyo because they have no choice. That is not his style. I know he said that Eden Zero is a darker manga, but come on, it cannot be allowed to become that dark. It's impossible. It's also worth noting that Wise's arm was now cut off. Have you paid any attention to his older alter ego from the real timeline? That one also has lost an arm. This is almost like a mirror image of that thing. This Wise is an alternate Wise, but now he has lost his arm. It's sadly also the same arm that has the arsenal. So I'm just saying, what is even the point of giving him an arsenal if you're gonna cut off his arm? So yeah, this chapter made me extremely upset. The threat is real, and so is the despair. The heroes seem to have lost everything. Rebecca is about to give up, begging them to let him go. Pino and Happy has maybe been sold to a junk dealer. And Wise is still mortally wounded. And now he has even lost an arm. So, are you just gonna let that happen, Hiro Mishima? Come on, I beg you. Please, give me a freaking miracle already. I'm gonna keep reading and I'm gonna keep reviewing. But if this arc ends with the hero's total loss, well, maybe I have to change everything else. Because I am greatly upset. I need a freaking miracle. I need a counterattack. And I need to see Drakenyo go down. This was one of the first time we actually saw it. I mean, we have seen his ruthless side, but this was a true testament on how ruthless he truly is. But we need a miracle right now. And something tells me that miracle is not going to happen. So give me your thoughts if you have any.